Hi, it's Doug Hutchins with Kentwood Real Estate here with your February Metro Denver real estate market update. It's been another strong month in February with good sales volume, lots of buyer demand, and home prices continuing to increase. As you look at the monthly stats here, looking at February to February, our average home price is up 17.5% for single family homes in the 6-county area. The active listings have dropped again almost 40% from February of last year to only 962 active listings on the market at the end of February. Again, this is a new record low for the end of February, going all the way back to the early 1980s when there were less than 1/3 of the amount of homes on the market or in Metro Denver that there are today. New listings have dropped slightly, and we're starting to see some impact in the market with that, meaning that sales are slowing slightly as well because, again, we just don't have enough homes on the market. So our constrained inventory appears to be starting to hurt our sales on a monthly basis now over the last couple of months. The sold listings, again, February to February are down, as we saw, from 2,400 to 2,100 units. Average days to sell is also down February to February, down all the way to 13 days, which again, for February typically being a slow time of year, that's an amazingly low stat. And months of inventory is hovering around a week and a half to 2 weeks in Metro Denver is all the inventory there is. The year-to-date numbers show a very similar story. But I think the big question a lot of people have is what's going to happen over the next 2, 3, 4 months? Typically, as we enter into the March, April, May, June timeframe, we'll see more homes coming on the market, and buyers are optimistic that more homes on the market will give them a little bit more to choose from. I wished I was as optimistic as everybody else. I think the demand is going to be, again, incredibly high as we go into the spring months. And I'm going to show you another stat here that I think is really interesting in this next chart. And I'm going to show it two different ways, average price and the median price. And what we saw last year in 2021 was that the average and median prices went up substantially from January to April. And then starting in April, it flattened out essentially for the rest of the year. Now there was a little bump in average home price in kind of the April-May timeframe, but then it leveled back off. So this first chart here is the median home price that I'm showing you, and you'll see that's a lot more level. With again that price rise from January to April and then leveling off. But if you look at what's happened now in February compared to January, you start to see that line creeping up. And the same appears here if you look at the average close price. Same thing, you see here in the last month we've seen that line take off. And I think what's going to happen is very similar to what we saw in January, February, March, April of last year, is that our home prices, we're going to see a big clip run up here over the next 2 to 3 months as we go into April and May. And again, with such limited inventory, we're starting to see again buyers willing to bid substantially over list price on homes. And again, that's creating a bit of a market frenzy here. So I think we're going to see another similar bump in home prices that occurs over the next 3 to 4 months. So for home buyers, I'd be encouraging you to get into the market early. The other factors working against buyers right now are increasing interest rates. So interest rates are slowly creeping up again. They're running around the 4% mark, and they're expected to go up even more over the next 4 to 6 months. And home prices will continue to increase. So it's going to reduce purchasing power as we get further into the year. The last chart here that I'm going to show you is the new listings coming on the market. And again, we're very low inventory, and one of the key stats everybody's looking at is how many listings are coming on the market each month. And in this chart here, you'll see the green line is the actual monthly indicator as far as the actual month new listings come on each month, but you'll see it's a very jagged, it's a very seasonal pattern of up and down. The orange line here represents the 12-month rolling average. And what you'll start to see just a little bit here in January and February on that 12-month rolling average is the line is starting to drop. And what we're starting to see is new listings have been relatively consistent if you look at that orange line, meaning new homes coming or homes coming on the market for sale. And now what we're seeing is we're starting to see that number drop a little bit. And again, that's going to drive down our sales numbers most likely because, again, there's just no homes for people to buy. So if our new listings coming on market continues to fall, we're going to have less inventory to people choose for buyers to choose from, and that's going to potentially just slow sales because there's not enough homes to buy. and that could again exacerbate price increases here over the next 3, 4, 5 months. So the numbers I'm really looking at are how many new listings are coming on market and what's going to happen to interest rates. I think that will really foretell the market here going into 2022. But be prepared. I think it's going to be very competitive for buyers. Again, multiple offer situations with prices going up. If you have more questions about a particular neighborhood in Metro Denver and what's going on with home prices there, feel free to give me a call at 303-886-3437. You can also go to our website, at DougHutchinsHomes.com, and you can find our videos there of market updates as well as other great real estate information. Hope you have a great day and wishing you all the best.